win. Ladies and gentlemen, the new riders in the purple sea.
Metamore, Metamore, it's the Euroman day around your head. Metamore, Metamore, when you call, you all breeze to you down. I bet your woman is up in bed with a Metamore. Judge don't know when the red's in town. It keeps well hidden underground. Everybody's acting lazy, falling out or hanging around. My woman said, hey, Pedro, you acting crazy like a clown. Nobody feels like working, and I'm already back in town. And I'm already, it's the Euroman day around your head. Metamore, on his wild old Mescalito, he come breezing through town. The prettier woman is a bed with her Metamore. Well, everybody's looking out for him, cause they know Red satisfies. Little girls like to listen to him sing and tell sweet lies. But when things get too confusing, honey, we're better off in bed. And I'll be searching all of the joints in town, folks. And I'm all red, and I'm all red, and I'm all red. It's the girl I'm there around your head. And I'm all red, and I'm all red. Mescalito, he come breezing through town. The prettier woman is up in bed with him, and I'm all red. And I'm all red, and I'm all red. It's the girl that I'll be red. And I'm all red. Mescalito, he come breezing through town. The prettier woman is up in bed. And I'm all red.
Woo! Woo! Man. Oh, shit. What is up, everybody? Sunday morning, going wild, hog wild in this motherfucker. Put your goddamn L's up on your forehead. Put them to the side. Put them on both sides. L, L. Boom, 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 boom. YouTube terms of service. YouTube terms of service. Boom, 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 boom. In your motherfucking face. It's the Lou Man group, and we're throwing up L's this morning. Stevie Lou coming at you Sunday morning. Fired the fuck up. How are you? It's been a little bit. Look at this already happening. Throwing the L's, throwing the motherfucking L's. Look, we're gonna do it right away. Thank you to Final Boss for bringing this to my attention just before the show started. Okay, here we go. Check this out here. This is incredible. Holy fuck. Look at this. Throwing the L up. Even Sonic the Hedgehog is a motherfucking lunatic. Throwing the goddamn L up. Let's watch that one more time. One more time. Throwing the L. Unreal. It's wild what's happening out here, folks. This is a movement. Are you moving? Stop that now. But yeah, thank you to the Final Boss for bringing that to my attention. Yes, a round of applause. Oodles of Toodles jumping in and mentioning that it is Solventless Sunday. And if you know what that means, then let's do it. Listen to this thing. Listen, can you hear it crackle? Oh, it's on. It's on low. I accidentally put it on low. But let's fucking get to it. I mean, if we're here, when in Rome, you do as the Romans do. When in Lou, you get wicked baked, kid. Hmm. Oh wait. Oh fuck. I'm on I'm doing a show. Holy fuck! I forgot for a second. Oh my god! I just. Holy shit! I'm so sorry. Oh baby, I gotta clean that thing. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We're having a good time. That's how we get motherfucking things started. Shout out to the final boss. Um, some people are on electrolytes for hangovers. It's honestly not that bad. It's just like, what am I gonna fucking clean this thing every day? No, I just cleaned it like 2 weeks ago, but I do use it a lot. It's really not that bad. It does need some cleaning though. I will attend to that at some point. And actually, I got a big surprise later for everyone. So yeah, stay tuned. This is going to be a big one. This is going to be a big one today. I do have a special guest that I hope is going to be joining me at some point, but we got a lot to talk about. Not even, but we've got stuff to talk about, and also a big announcement. Big announcement to be made at the end of the show. But let's take a second to just catch up with you all. It's been a while. It's been a while since I uh, no, it's not Clearwater Chad, but it could be if you're not careful, mister. So better behave, otherwise I'll fucking get his ass on here quick. First of all, I wanted to make a very special announcement. I don't know if you could see this at home or if you could tell, but I am in 1080p today. This is the full Lew're effect in full force. If you're watching at home on your living room television, I'm sure you could see me coming at you. If you got your 3D glasses on, that probably fucked you up. If you don't have them, go get them. I'll do it again. So that's fun. What happened was I just found out that I had been paying for StreamYard for fucking the past 6-7 months and wasn't using it. I know. It's crazy. I had apparently signed up under a different email or something and had no clue that I had access to a fully functional StreamYard this whole time and had been using the free version. So it's kind of embarrassing, but I'm back on my old account, got the old intro going. That's why you probably noticed that today. But yeah, in 1080p, yep, exactly. In all my ginger glory. Mint Diggity keeps poking the bear over here, Mint. I'll fucking call Clearwater Chad right now. I'll turn this fucking car right around. But where's my electric unicycle, Steve? I guess that is a reference to the one and only Tommy Jordan, who made his big splash in the Dabbleverse this weekend. Going to Stuttering John's comedy show on Friday and then having all hell break loose. And then following up by coming on Kevin Brennan's MLC, the wonderful Kevin Brennan's MLC podcast last night. I guess we'll get into that. It's wild. It's just, you can't ever just stop and wonder about this whole universe that we have going on, because it sure as shit is just self-propelling. It's October 19th, 2025, and we have new chapters of the Dabbleverse being written this month, like this weekend. It's the Tommy Jordan chapter of Dabbleverse, of the MLC universe has begun. This is where we are now. It's great. Once one storyline seems to be kind of coming to a close, Aaron M. Holt going to jail for a week or whatever, another one begins. Tommy Jordan is out there causing havoc, getting in Stuttering John's shit, riding around on an electric unicycle, like some sort of futuristic Palestinian terrorist. Or I don't know what to even truly think of Tommy Jordan. I know he's very divisive, and I get that. I've coming from someone who devises crowds themselves. I understand that. I find him fascinating. It's just he's tough to not look at and observe. So I guess what I could say is welcome, Tommy. Welcome to the wonderful world of AIDS. That's written on his bathroom mirror this morning. Welcome to the wonderful world of AIDS, Tommy. So yeah, Tommy's gonna learn the ropes the hard way, it seems. If I could give one piece of advice to Tommy Jordan, is what you don't want to do is you could go two ways right now, Tommy. You could go, let's say, you could go the BYB way, one divergent path in the woods, or you could go the Shmuel Buckman way. BYB way, Shmuel Buckman way. And Tommy Jordan, I'm talking to you right now. You don't want to oversaturate the market and stream 7 times, whatever, 5 times a day, a week, if you don't really have the goods, Tom, which not everybody has the goods. You're not just born with the goods. A lot of times you got to work your way up to having the goods. So don't go the BYB route where you just have more or less trash nonsense going constantly. It just takes away from your final product. You got to look at a guy like Shmuel Buckman, who I think streams twice a week, if that. I don't even know if he streamed last night. I think he did, and then took it down. It's not up. I tried looking for it this morning. It wasn't up. I fell asleep early. I'm a diehard Shmuel head. But what Shmuel does is he leaves them wanting more. What a concept. Like, I legit had this thought bubble to my head this week, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't fucking believe it, but I'm trying to be self-aware these days and make just note of things like that. And I said to myself, man, I wish there was a Shmuel Talk Live on tonight. And there wasn't. It wasn't Thursday. It wasn't Saturday. It might have been Wednesday. I was like, man, I really could use some Shmuel right now. And I didn't have any. And that actually makes me want to watch more Shmuel. I want more Shmuel in my life. I want it in my ass. I want it in my ears. I want it up my nose. Like, let's all do some fucking fat lines of Shmuel right now. So, just a little piece of advice for Tomo, Jordo. Don't oversaturate your market. Leave them wanting more. So, Tommy Jordan. Let's check in on the chat here. Look at this. Isaac Walmart in the house. Lunatics assemble. Hell yeah, bud. Not to mention Stevie Lou being snubbed from the top 200. Absolute criminal. Yeah, let's just say when it comes to making lists in this Dabbleverse, there's always just some sort of agenda. This is where we are as a society, that in order to assert your opinion and to make yourself, your force felt in this world, you got to make a list and really take people down with your list. I get it. That was a good time. But that was like 3 weeks ago now. We're talking about like seasons ago in the Dabbleverse, the way that this fucking shit is moving. Oodles of Toodles. I wonder who's going to take the Toes time slot tomorrow. Did not think of that, buddy. Holy shit. Did not think of that. That is basically what we call a jump ball in the business. Let's see who gets up and taps the rock their way. Yeah, not me. Not me for sure. I will not be doing that. But Karmic and Joey C arguing. I think that's what that was. Carrying? No, carrying. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. This is amazing. If he knew anything, he wouldn't be Puerto Rican. Yeah, that was quite like, just, again, say what you will about Tommy. When Kevin asked him what his racial makeup was, what his background was, and he said a quarter Puerto Rican. It's like, you just can't write shit like this, folks. Like, you could get the fucking most expensive comedy writers in Hollywood right now to all sit down in a room and try to like come up with stuff, and they would never come up in a million years. And I don't know why, but that's fucking hilarious. He's a quarter Puerto Rican. But I mean, why not just call him Puerto Rican? Hold on, I'm gonna write that down. Puerto Rican. Tommy Jordan is quarter year T.E. Rican. Yeah. Mint Diggity couldn't have said it better, Mint. Tommy Jordan is here to stay. Get used to it, people. Yeah. I'm here to definitely support this effort. I'm all for it. I mean, say what you will, but after you get a couple of weekends in a row of Mr. Kill Everything, Tommy Jordan kind of comes off as a nice change of pace. Wrong. Magic or action comics. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Kevin Bennett. I can't even believe the time that I'm on the air with Kevin Bennett. Shut the fuck up, Kevin Bennett. Hey, Bobby. How are you? Oh my God! So Shmuel was on last night, and he was on with Will Herron, and apparently it was such a hit that the episode is nowhere to be seen online anymore as of this morning. So, I mean, maybe Will took his tits out. Did anybody ever consider that Will took his tits out? And okay, Dr. Chow checking in, the Chow man of Dr. Buckman peaked on his monetization stream. Ciao, 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 ciao. Now, ciao, now, ciao. How? Sorry, Mr. Chow, Dr. Chow, Dr. Chow. I think that's a little biased because I do believe that you and Shmuel are currently engaged in some sort of warfare, some sort of psychological warfare. So you once, Dr. Chow, you at one point were a big supporter of Shmuel. I would like to know what happened. What happened there? I see you though. I see you out here, my man, my G. He's the mega G. So does need to be recognized that he is a doctor, went to school for that, and it's a mega G. But I would like to know where it all went wrong between you and Shmuel. I know you're a big, you're a Mo Ron. That's what we call JMO fans. They're called Mo Rons. I know you're a big Mo Ron these days, and I'd like to get to the bottom of that. Dr. Chow wants to know Lou is in the top 200, right? Let's listen. I don't need to defend myself to any list whatsoever. The only list that I know that matters is the one up here. Can you hear that? Thick skull. Thick fucking skull, man. The list is getting. Look, Dr. Chow is saying, sorry, Lou, but the list is forever. No moving on. Mint Diggity checking in saying that I'm top 50 carrying the Dabbleverse. Gavin House, I got to say, if anybody's throwing L's up these days, I do have to give a personal shout out. I want to take this time right now, mark it down. It's 9:15 a.m. on the East Coast, October 19th, 2025. Thank you, Gavin House. Thank you very much for your loyal support. Always putting the L's up in the chat, man. Don't think for a second that I am not making note when I'm watching MLC, when I'm watching whatever, when I'm watching all the shows. I'm seeing people like Gavin House throwing the L up. And look, Gavin, I mean, now you can know that you stand side by side with Sonic the Hedgehog throwing the L up. That's wild. I mean, again, thank you, Final Boss, for showing me this beautiful fucking thing here. Let's watch this one more time. Do it up. So, thank you, Gavin House. Now there's argument in the chat over where I place. You guys could take that all. Oh, okay. I'm 90. I'm 90. All right. Yeah. 90 out of 200. I'm sure that's real accurate. We went over this earlier, Chow, if you want to go back and see what he did, Ray? You see what he did, Ray? You never knocked me down, Ray. You never knocked me down, Ray. What movie? What movie? Whoa. Liam had a good stream last night, though. I enjoy his movie expertise. I did not know that. Gavin House, thank you very much for bringing that to my attention. Pop culture dumpster is Liam's channel. Let's give the old boy a look and a plug. My mortal enemy, Liam McElhaney. Do. Beep beep boop boop beep beep boop beep boop up beep bop boop beep. Let's take a look with each other. Oh, shit. Not what I want. There we go. Liam. Live 11 days ago. Huh. Okay. So I might have been fed some misinformation here. That's okay. That's okay. We just keep moving on. Gavin, please let me know where that would be found. But shout out to Liam. Okay, there we go. Dr. Chow, the Mega G. I've seen literally every single Shmuel Buckman stream, and I'm his biggest fan. This is untrue about warfare. Okay, I thought that there was some sort of beef going on right now. Yeah, I do. Yeah, you did do a life forms on Shmuel, and I think things could have gone south from there. But you had his back, according to Mint Diggity. Oh, wow. Oh, I have a guest. And I'm sorry if my guest was sitting there for a minute. This is incredible. Just as someone here had asked to send the link to Bobo, it's not who I have. This is actually a really remarkable moment. I'm very excited to bring to the stage the one and only Mr. John Carson.
Yeah. Don't give
Brother.
such a big intro. Don't give me nothing to live up to.
How you been, pal? It's been a while. I haven't seen you in person since I think Atlantic City, right?
Atlantic City, yeah.
But we stay in touch online. That's always good. I love seeing what you're doing out there. I mean, watching you just whack heads off of fish and fillet them up and stuff, deboning them, and just
more than that, but that's okay. In its simplest form, I guess.
Yeah, that was me just taking a little joke. But seriously, a working man, a blue collar kind of guy, up probably at the ass crack of dawn every day, or how does that work?
About 3.
Yeah, better you than me. What time you finish up? Around like a little before you're coming on the show today.
We don't have a sit down time. We're done when the last delivery is made. Then we're done.
Is there like a busier season for you in general, or is it just 365 more or less?
No, there's busy and there's slow. There's busy and there's slow. Like January, traditionally slow. Everyone's paying their holiday bills. But most of the year we chug along. We do.
So there's an ebb and flow to it. If you a little water joke there, but I get it. Yeah, I think most industries, except for maybe the like vacation industry, is slow in January and February for sure, when everybody kind of reloads off the holidays. But hey, John Carson, I had to bring you on for one specific reason, other than you being just a great guy. You got your
great guy, yeah, okay.
One of the greatest guys, I should say, in the Dabbleverse. A legend. If you get to meet this guy, if you get to meet this guy in person, you're in for a treat.
I saw Mint Diggity before I met Mint Diggity. We fished.
Wow, that's something that's now
at 4:00 in the morning in Asbury Park. It was pretty intense.
Okay. I still don't have a car yet, but as soon as I get a car, which could be soon.
Train let you off right there.
Yeah, Asbury's not that bad. You're right. It isn't that bad. It's a bit of a trek though, from New York, from Queens especially. But I do want to say that going fishing with John Carson is absolutely on my bucket list. So let's hopefully get that to happen.
To be real, I haven't fished professionally or commercially in a long ass time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I didn't want to.
The fish, we don't really catch it.
Right. It's not like the guy who's at Burger King making the burgers is all, well, not like you're making fish to eat, but it's not like you're also raising the cattle on the farm too. It's kind of funny how people probably just assume that you're also a fisherman just because you're processing fish, but like you said, that may not be the case necessarily.
No.
Okay, but why
they are for just for a little FYI, they're opening a dock on the Bronx, in the Bronx where I am. They're starting to now, so we might have fish coming in actual boats now.
Wait, are you up on like a Hunts Point area in the Bronx?
Yeah, right by the, where the prison boat is?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
But the prison boat's closed now. No more prison boat.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I used to go up there. Actually, I just moved on from my work. Yeah. You know where the Restaurant Depot is up there? There's like a big warehouse. I used to work at a company that had their warehouse and offices up by near Restaurant Depot. So I know the Hunts Point area pretty well. But listen,
right up to Bruckner, right there, right?
I used to have to cross underneath the Bruckner to go to our work meetings. It was quite a hazardous situation, to say the least. And I'm very glad that I've moved on from that line of work. But nonetheless, John, I got you here for a very special reason. I think we're going to have a little fun with this.
I'm ready.
I received a package recently, and I know this was sent a long time ago. It was sent. For me? I mean, let's find out here. I mean, it looks like on the address here it says John Carson, and then I'm gonna read the rest of your address out loud here on air. No, don't say. Don't come on. Oh, easy. We're not gonna say.
I gave the Munsters address.
All right, not doxing anyone here, but yes, I received this package here from John Carson, and I opened it up, and I got some golf balls.
No.
Now, what is this about, John? Is this an insult because I have a head that looks like a golf ball? Is that what this was?
Inaccurate. Open it, bro.
Okay, let me open this up on air. And what the hell is this? Drugs? Did you send me drugs? No. Just kidding. Oh, look at this. Look at this, folks.
And can you read the label in the back?
Yes, I can. It says cutting shit up. Oh, wait.
No, read the label.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Where the fuck are my glasses? All right, this is what I could do. Yeah, I'm starting to lose my vision here, but I can do something here. I'm smart. I'm going to take a picture of it. I'm smart. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. All right. It says ignite lighter away from face and clothing.
No. On the lighter. On the back of the lighter.
There's a QR code?
Made specially for?
Oh, personalized by John Carson. It says made specially?
That's right. Custom.
Yeah, personalized by John Carson.
Right.
That's right. Holy shit!
I own Sticker.
So this is your line of lighters that you have. Logo. That's a beautiful thing. Cutting shit up. Beautiful. It's a beautiful logo.
That tat. You see that tat?
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. So you can see you got an arm. Maybe that's not coming in so clear. But listen, John, we're going to do something live on air that's never been done before. Okay?
I'm ready.
I got something over here.
I got something a lot on air.
I got to do something here, but like, listen, I got the bong and I got the weed cock. We are going to go for.
Yeah.
We're going to go for a double. So what I'm going to do, using your lighter, I'm going to ignite the bong, and I'll have the weed cock ready to go, and we're going to see if we can set the record live on air right now. So let me see. I'm going to get this higher temperature.
If this kills you, I take no responsibility.
We're going to try.
You're a grown-ass man, you're making a decision.
YouTube terms of service, but I figured John is here, and he sent this to me in the mail, so.
The lighter, yeah.
Okay.
More emergency.
Yeah, he said just the lighter.
Compelling. The sexy part is the cough.
All right. We just completed the double, folks. Completed the double. Holy. Gotta get the rest, John. Don't forget, you always gotta get the rest.
Handle business.
All right. So it's Solventless Sunday. I don't know if you caught that, but let's catch up with the chat while we got a second. Maybe I can kind of get my head straight here too.
Stevie, just one thing before.
Yes.
Yesterday, your tag teams, there's no way Demolition's above the Road Warriors. In a
So,
billion years. Not in a billion years.
Yeah, but I get it. I made that list, and now John is talking about the greatest tag teams of all time.
Right.
And I appreciate you not disputing my Dudley boys. The Dudley boys.
Like the Dudleys.
Cool. Yeah, the Dudleys were the shit.
Demolition is never above. They can't be. They only were in one league.
No. Listen, they're
all over the world.
You bring up a good point. You bring up a good point.
It's not a good point. It's a fact.
No, you.
Just admit you were wrong and move on.
I'm like looking for my phone. It's in my pocket. No. Here's what I want to say is that when I made that list, I was going off of who I personally thought were the greatest tag teams, and I based my decision off of who gave me the biggest rush in watching. And I know you're going to say, "Oh, what a rush that was!" The Legion of Doom.
Road Warriors after they were done.
I know.
The Iron Man Road Warriors.
I know, but personally, when I was a child, the Demolition, I just thought that was the coolest shit ever, and that's why they're high on my list. I like Demolition.
They dressed like a couple of leather bar.
Yeah, maybe that was telling you something about a young Stevie Lou. He was into the kink, but I also loved the Rockers, and a lot of people disagreed with me there. I mean, how could you not say you got Shawn Michaels, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time?
Have a problem with Rockers.
Rockers were just really another outfit that I saw as a child, and I'll never forget seeing the Rockers live, and it was the greatest thing that you could ever.
They were just a rip of the Rock and Roll Express.
Sure. Now listen, at that time, again, John, you're a few years older than me, not many, but you got a few years on me. So when you're watching,
15 years older than you.
Sure, let's call it that.
58.
I was 82. So.
That's what you were born, did?
Yeah.
What's Mikey, 43?
42, turning 43,
Yeah,
15 years. Yeah, so when you're watching my youth years of wrestling, you're an adult or you're a young adult at that point. You weren't seeing the same thing I'm seeing. I'm looking at it from children's eyes. So that's what my decision is based off of. I get it. If you want to go into the history and the actual and more into it. And I'm sorry. Apparently, my screen is jumping a little bit. I'm using the mouse, the trackpad here. But yeah, let's get into the chat. We're a little behind. Liam streamed on his Pop Culture channel. Should be there unless he deleted it. Yeah, I guess something's going on there, Gavin. We'll check that out. Let's pick up a little faster here. John Carson was on the final episode of Clowntown with Blob. The final boss, I think is.
I hope I didn't end that show, but people were mad at me after. I know that for a fact.
This is great. This actually brings up a wonderful point that I had for the show today, and I'm glad that I have you here with me to maybe talk about it. Is that what I see right now in the Dabbleverse or in this universe is a lot of people that can't let shit go. People either refuse to let shit go or they just are unable to physically, mentally let things go. I've got this guy, Nick Rekieta, who is coming out of the dark now that Aaron's been sentenced to jail time. Now Nick Rekieta is out again, gloating trying to, fucking bang his chest and celebrate the fact that Aaron Emholt is
Why
in
wouldn't he?
prison.
They hate each other.
Listen, John, you could hate somebody, but
if I was Nick Ricade, I'd be celebrating too.
On air like this, gloating, it makes you look like a fucking fool.
Someone like that, yeah.
John, he fucking had his children taken from him because he's a cocaine addict who
but just because one guy's a dickhead doesn't mean the other guy's good.
They're both dickheads. They're both dickheads, John. The better move here, let me if I could speak to people, and that's what I'm trying to say. So you're telling me that he should just hold on to this shit and continue to bring it back up and continue to drag it up? His poor fucking children, John, have to live with this shit. That's their father. The thing that you should do in this situation as a human being is move on. John, you got to move on. It's the only healthy way. It's the only healthy way. I'm wrong? You think you're saying that you should dig in and you should obsess about this terrible situation?
In this world, no one in the regular world is ever going to hear this, see this. We're very niche. Not a lot of people in the grand scheme see it.
So then why do it? But why do it then?
Do whatever you want. You hate Aaron. Aaron hates you. Trust me, if it was the other way around, he'd be gloating on you.
Listen,
get him.
Then he'd be, and Aaron would be
content, and Aaron right now is hot.
Aaron would be wrong to do that as well. Both of these motherfuckers need to move.
It doesn't matter wrong and right.
I'm not trying to say wrong and right. I'm just giving my opinion. I'm giving my opinion here. This is how I feel. I think it's just the healthier way to better yourself as a person. And I'm talking to Nick. I'm talking to Aaron. Is to absolutely move the fuck on from this crazy nonsense, this thruple, this coke, this Molly, April, Nick Ricade's wife, Gino, Keanu, having Melton get involved and get an HRO. It's all just the most insane dog shit clown show nonsense that anybody who's involved with that and is continuing that cycle, furthering it by staying involved with it, is a psycho. You should just be moving on from it. That's all. That's my point. That's all. And another example. Let's move on from those guys because I feel like this is a hot button topic. It is very debatable. I agree with that. And listen, I understand your points, and I totally acknowledge and I can hear your point there. I get it. People can be petty, and sometimes being pettier.
Being petty.
Not everyone is petty, John. There is a lot of petty. There is a lot of pettiness. There is a lot of pettiness.
Some petty they did.
When I go to like the Korean grocer that's down the block from me, that guy don't seem pretty petty, and he runs a real tight operation over there.
This little world here.
That was a bad example. All right, I get it. That was
cursing out behind your back. Do you want to curse him out? I know Korean curse words.
I'm actually eating these delicious strawberries here.
Koreans at work curse the shit out of them.
I bet
they're cursing too.
So, okay, what about the one and only Anthony Cumia, still in October of 2025, still can't get Opie's name out of his fucking mouth. Mr. Big Success, Mr. AM Radio, Mr. Gavin McGinnis on the Compound Censored, and poor little Opie doing his dumb sunrise streams. The little things that Opie say on his dumb little sunrise streams are actually hitting Anthony so hard in 2025 that he's got to go nuts about it on his stream still. Anthony, move the fuck on. Jesus Christ.
Have you ever listened to his show?
Who?
Anthony on Sunday night?
No, I cannot say that I have an AM radio.
At all.
Okay, that's one example. That's one example.
This world, and his little buddy Carl is going after Opie sometimes. He just jumps in. And who's better to jump in on Opie than someone who knows the most about Opie?
His Sunday radio show is a conservative talk show. So if he started talking
radio.
Right, it's on WABC. But if he stared talking about Opie on
right now,
people would be confused because they don't know Opie and Anthony. They tune to Anthony to hear conservative talk points, and he's got them. Oh boy, does he got them. You know? So I'm just saying, man, is like I'm seeing these clips, and shout out to the Dooms, shout out to the Stallions, shout out to the Alyssa Clips and all the other Clippers out there. That's the only shit that I really see. I hate to
Okay.
be honest. And I'm seeing clips of Anthony going on for 20 minutes about Opie this week. And it's like, first of all, same old song and dance. It's always the same tune coming out of him. Nothing really ever changes. He's doing better than Opie. He, left Opie in the dust. Opie was a loser. Opie never had nothing. Opie's streaming from his Hamptons house. He's streaming from his high-rise luxury apartment in Manhattan. Seems like he's doing okay with himself. And, he more or less keeps Anthony out of his mouth. He does bring him up sometimes, and then that turns Anthony wild. And I wanted to say to Anthony, it's much better off if you just move on from this. And if Opie's going to take pot shots at you, just let him do it. Don't have to respond at all. At all, man. And I think that would be.
When's the last time you were in the room with Ray DeVito?
I guess would have been the Super Bowl
Do you
Sunday.
still go in on him sometimes?
So
let it go, Stevie. Let it go.
Yeah,
Quadfather. You mad at Quadfather still? Let it go, Stevie.
Yeah, okay. No, but okay, you bring up valid points. I have my own histories with those two different people.
John?
And I mean, listen, you just brought up three people that did things to me personally or my family that are unforgivable. Okay? Putting out my wife's image on your Twitter to encourage people to attack her. And John, I don't want to bring up bad shit, but shit did happen to her. And I don't want to get into it, man. And it fucking was a bad situation. And it started happening as soon as he put her picture up. All right. And I'm not putting the blame squarely on him. I'm sure I have some blame here in the situation.
There's levels of what you can let go.
Quadfather put my parents, he said my parents' address out loud on his show as a way to try to attack my elderly parents. He thought that there was my address, and he put out he said it out loud on air. That is unforgivable, to put my elderly parents' address as a way to encourage people to harass, attack my parents, my wife. That's too. Ray, honestly, Ray is a complicated situation, and you do have a good point there. And I honestly have tried my best to just move on from Ray. And if I saw Ray in a room, man, I'd nod and say hello, but I wouldn't want to sit down and talk to Ray and have him around in my circle right now. Like, I consider some of the stuff that he's done to be like maybe not like reprehensible or personal, but it's just so mind-blowing and crazy,
I've been there with that guy. Been there with
him. I know we all have our issues with Ray, but like to be perfectly honest, what happened was, when Ski Mask died, when Kevin Shackelford died, I guess Ray got word from Teamster Tim. Teamster Tim somehow was one of the first people to find out. And what Teamster Tim did was he told Ray. So what Ray did is he reached out to Tukey and went, hey, I got this information that Ski Mask died. I'm going to give it to you, Tukey, so that you could do something with it. Instead of like letting me know, a guy who used to, like, Ray had my number. Instead of saying, hey, Stevie, just a heads up, not like go live with this, just to actually like let people who knew this person and work with this person know about his passing before, instead of going straight to Tukey and saying, hey, man, you should take this on air live. And like, apparently Tukey didn't want to really take it live, but that was Ray's thought process. And that is something to me is just so mind-blowing and like unforgivable. And so like, just like, I don't know if it was just stupidity or if he was trying to, take out some sort of grudge.
Would it be better if he mounts it on his own channel?
To have reached out and say, hey, man, I just got word that Ski Mask died. Instead, I have to then hear it secondhand because people that Ray had told besides me leaked it out. I think that's ridiculous.
We're not cool.
We were actually considered cool at that point. We were considered cool, and from that point on, I was like, you know what? His handling of things is so inappropriate and so dangerous, to be honest, that I just don't want to have anything to do with this guy anymore. We were friends at one point, but I don't want to continue any sort of friendship or relationship personally, professionally with this person because he is such a loose cannon. You can't trust him. You don't know what his reaction to anything will be, and that's the kind of person that I don't want to have around me. So.
Fair.
What about Pat Dixon? Pat Dixon, fucking now he just doesn't. All his streams are about karmics, which is
They mention him a lot too. Everything
sure.
that goes bad in their life is Pat Dixon's fault.
I do hear that. I do hear that. And I will say, like, in all of these situations that I'm bringing up, there are two guilty parties on both sides. Okay? So I'm just trying to give specific advice to specific people in each situation. And I do really think that for Nick Rekieta, for Anthony, and for Pat Dixon now, these kind of people, to see them just dwelling and lingering on specific stuff, and it becomes just like a revolving door in their heads that's being displayed on YouTube to all of us. And it's just like, you got to move on, Pat. Just stop fucking obsessing about this shit.
What about Felicia and Ronnie Tuttle and all that? She's obsessed. She ain't over him.
Yeah, but like, she doesn't do a nightly show. She doesn't do a nightly show, and Pat's basically.
Oh, come on, man! She's got her man doing it. He's her mouthpiece.
I mean, that dude does a stream twice a day, and he's mostly doing leg guitar and dancing to AI music.
He cashed in to do this, so now this is his.
That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. But I honestly think if Pat Dixon could just move on completely from this chapter in his life, I think he would be much better off. I think it would be healthier for him. These are just my observations and opinions. I don't believe that I know better or anything. Do you
think he watches his numbers and say, look, if I'm talking about this, more people watch. If I'm talking about that, less people watch.
I'd assume so. And yes, because yeah, there is something to that he does get more attention when he is talking and shitting on karmics, and that is fine that he's shitting on karmics. I'm not saying don't shit on karmics.
Isn't it kind of what this world's about, shitting on people?
Yeah, but we can always make things better. Can't we make a better world?
Oh my God.
But here's the thing, man. What I wanted to bring this whole point completely full circle to is that Clown Town did it right. They're the only people in this whole situation who have done this the proper way. It seems like they all just said, fuck it, let's just cut ties and move on. I haven't seen a lot of public sniping back and forth between Papa Kill, Big W, ever since this is broken up. More or less, these people have just moved on with their lives. And I'm telling you, you'll see that's the healthier way about this. So I just wanted
to. Now that between Clown Town is healthy.
Yes, between all those situations that I just brought up, I wanted to basically commend the people, the people of the ex Clown Town, the show that you helped destroy. I wanted to give them. I wanted to give them their proper due and say the way they're handling it right now.
I will tell you about my last time on the Clown Town. Okay, Papa was not there. Oodles of all right. Thank you, my brother.
Oodles the fish guy. I watch him in the morning. Yeah, give John a sub.
He knocked my my train up. Oh, Clown Town. When I was on Clown Town, it was Papa was not there. And if we keep it real, the other two guys don't have a lot to say. So I felt I had to speak. And then what we're going to talk about, we're on Clown Town, and one of the guys wasn't there. And it wasn't explained. So I just asked, what's up? basically. I didn't mean it to be an asshole about things. That was the first question that popped in my brain.
Yeah, no, it's great, and I guess that's
And then then next thing I know, everyone's getting all mad and defensive. I said, what did I possibly ask that is not fair?
I don't know.
I told them it's like going to see Metallica, and then Lars isn't there, and they're not going to tell you why Lars isn't here.
Right.
That was the example I used on the show.
Speaking of Metallica, did you see MLC last night? They got this new guy, Tommy Jordan, the big celebrity.
I subscribed to Tommy Jordan this morning, but I didn't watch. I don't really watch MLC like that no more.
Got it. Yeah, especially if you got to get up early.
It has nothing to do with getting up early.
Okay. All right. I mean, if you want to elaborate a little bit, go ahead. But if you don't, we can move on.
To this guy, Brennan went crazy one time. I sent fucking. I think I gifted a membership to Ray DeVito, and he saw it when he was sniping or something. Went fucking nuts and started screaming.
You gave a membership to Ray DeVito, John. What were you fucking thinking?
If I either didn't send that 5 to Ray or send it to him, is that going to change anybody's fucking life? And there's a lot of crossover chatters, a lot. But for some reason, he chose to go nuts. And then, not long after that, he fucked me out of my minute in the fucking Tennessee, the Tennessee Beer Company in Atlantic City. I worked a lot.
Okay.
I had 9 pages of jokes written. Were they all shit? No, but most of them were. But I was running them by people all the time. I had about 6 or 7 people I was running jokes past every time. If they liked them, would stay. Don't like them, go. And even Kevin Brennan was even one of them originally helping me. And then he stopped. But the Potato helped me. Guns helped me. Timmy helped me. Jesse Angel helped me.
I mean,
a lot of people helped me with jokes.
Great people too.
And now I wasted all these people's time, and I practiced thing like 50 million times in the fucking chalk.
Well, John, don't wind yourself up. Don't wind yourself up too bad. Let's say you could still do these jokes. These jokes probably are. Some of them are probably evergreen, right? They could probably still be done at some point. The fact that you haven't burned them yet, so you could technically still do these jokes.
What does that even mean?
That you could do them some point. You could still do them. Just like you're like saying, okay, yeah. So the opportunity.
I'm never going to volunteer for this shit again. So it'd be pulled out from under me. It's never going to happen. I'm good.
All right, Charlie Brown.
Don't worry.
Flimsy Greenberg.
I was mad because I wasted my time and people's time. I was mad, and then he just fucked it up. And then just being a dick and fucking Atlantic City in general.
Well, I'm going to put you. All right. Well, I'm going to put you on this list.
I understand he's your bro, and you're not going to say anything about him. I get it.
I'm going to put you on this list of people that need to get over things. Now, John Carson needs to get over.
Stevie, I shan't be listening to one word you're saying.
All right. That's your. And listen, I understand. And honestly, no one else is right now. We've got like 2 people watching. So
okay.
Now this will be good. As Flimsy says, he hopes that someone is clipping this for the Museum of Broadcasting. Look, he says Johnny Carson #1.
Flimsy's OG, and I'm going to tell you something else. Flimsy shared something about himself, and he kind of had a job that's dangerous, and now I have a new respect for Flimsy.
Mint Diggity's
job that's dangerous.
Mint Diggity's giving a shout out here. Go out of Atlantic Highlands.
Be coming down soon.
I've been to Atlantic Highlands. I love it down there. It's actually a really beautiful part of Jersey. I've taken the ferry.
Right out on the jetty. It's dark. It's completely dark. The waves are crap. It's cool. I enjoy myself.
Johnny is fucking great.
Mint's the man. Mint's the real deal.
People are asking if your mic is in the same room as you. It sounds fine to me, Flims. I don't know.
Do I sound far away?
You sound a little bit, but it sounds okay on my end. I don't know. Maybe it's not so great.
No, it's right here. It's right here, Flims. I apologize.
Yeah, listen, Mint Diggity, I said this. I want both of them to let it go, but it seems like not letting it go is more detrimental to Nick right now. Like, I think that if Nick had a good therapist, like the Sorcerer, shout out the Source, that maybe.
I hate the Sorcerer, just for the record.
What the fuck, dude? All right. Hate on Kevin Brennan all you want.
I went in on him last year in Atlantic City. I almost made him cry.
Him cry. Jesus,
I thought he was going to cry. That's why I backed off. I hate him.
All right. Well,
he's a poser asshole. He's a poser.
All right.
And he's a flexer. And he's disloyal. Stevie, if you gave $250 to Shuli's defense fund, what would Brennan say to you?
I mean, listen, he's
be fair.
He's a soulful guy. He's a soulful guy. He has a heart. Why did Dr. Steve even start the fucking thing in the first place? You got a problem with Dr. Steve now, too?
Likes those guys.
Dr. Steve is a doctor. The sorcerer is a doctor. These guys come from a place of compassion, come from a place of healing. They would agree with me on this list about moving forward, about healing. That's what we need in this country. We haven't healed. We haven't healed since goddamn Vietnam, John.
I disagree
it's the
with
goddamn war in Vietnam. We haven't held it.
You know, some haven't.
Healed. You know what they say is heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me in the end. All right. John, it's crazy to see people starting, you know, and I'm not talking about you here. I'm talking about some other people, but seeing other people enter the Dabbleverse in October of 2025. It's just mind-blowing. It's just mind-blowing to me, you know, that we get new characters show up every couple of months.
Who's the new character now?
This guy, Tommy Jordan. You missed the whole
time. Hasn't he been around a while, but under another name?
I don't believe so. I've never seen this guy around.
Subs.
Yeah, he was doing his electric scooter shit. He's an electric scooter guy, apparently. He does electric unicycle. It's his thing. But to see people enter the Dabbleverse, wanting to be a part of this world, you know, you got guys like J-Mo a couple of months ago. He wanted in, and now he's in. Now he's on BYB every day, you know. Now he's showing up. He wanted part of this. This is 2025. People want to be a part of this world. Some shit that I literally started back in 2015 going on Eastside Dave show, wanting to get into it. I started doing stand-up comedy. I've been doing this shit for almost 10 full years now, John. And right now, I am backing away. I am officially, this is breaking news, John. I'm glad that you're here, part of this. Stevie Lou.
Is this going to be another show that I bring down?
I am going to be stepping back from doing my live show or going on any live shows for some time. I've decided that I've got just too much going on right now to spend the extra time jumping on and streaming. Now, I will say one caveat. I will continue to go on MLC. Let's just to be very clear. Let's be clear. MLC is the only.
MLC, what shows were you going on that you're not going on anymore?
So I mean, I don't want to see you on. I don't want to put anybody personally on blast right now, but I will say that I do occasionally get offers to go on shows, and I have turned them down whole fast. You know, just steadily just turned down, and I'm not trying to be like a big shot here. I just have been keeping it to MLC, and I will continue to keep it to MLC. Anytime Kevin wants to have me on, I'm just happy to be there. It's a really good time. It's a fun time for me.
So you just said you're going to keep doing the show you've always been doing. You basically said you're going to keep doing the exact same thing.
But there will be no more Lou Live. So Lou Live had been starting to just become less and less regular. And I hate to say it, I'm just going to throw the towel in on this right now. Going to take a hiatus on trying to stream myself. And I mean, again, there have been a few shows who've reached out, said, "Hey, you want to jump on with me?" I'm just going to let them know. Unfortunately, right now at this time, I am not going to spend any time doing any sort of stream guest appearance. Besides, if MLC would like me, because that was the show that I kind of was able to really make my mark on, and it's also a really good time. I really enjoy, going on
Cool, man.
MLC. So
I don't know if that's good to know or bad to know.
well, I mean, it's kind of cool that you are apparently the bringer of the show Death. So you got 2 now under your belt. You've been the final guest on now 2 shows. But yeah, listen. Go ahead.
Clowntown, I think they're first of all, they're monetized. Okay.
Right.
I told them you really want to think about that, giving up a monetized show. And even just do what? You could do one every 3 months or some shit like that. Just to keep it going until you figure it out. They might want to do something next year.
Yeah, they
I
should
wouldn't
have
give it
really
up.
kept.
I listen. I talked to Dub. Dub's a good guy.
Yes,
Anything
he
I
is.
said, if it got that guy, man, I'm sorry.
Same.
Dub's my friend. That was like
He's a good dude.
we talk about shit outside of this shit.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
So
100%.
if I said whatever I said that night, it made him mad or whatever, that I feel bad about. But I don't think. I told him not to make a decision mad. Just think about it. It's a monetized show. That's got to be.
You want to keep the emotion out of a decision.
If Papa Kill wants to do, why don't they sell it to him?
No, I agree, man. I agree. It's a good point. Like in this situation here, this is not a decision that's being made out of anger. I feel very comfortable with the situation. I have been I started a new job recently, and I'm busy and I'm driven right now, dedicated to this job. So I can't really justify taking that much more time out of my already busy schedule to do stuff like this again, unless it's Kevin. If Kevin, I kind of keep track of this world, talk to Kevin on the side. Sometimes he throws me on. That's a perfect situation for me. I usually do Fridays or Saturdays if I'm not out on a Friday or Saturday. And to be honest, where I'm getting at my age, I'm going out less and less. So Friday or Saturday becomes a nice little treat to hang out with Kevin, get paid, fuck around with the show. But as far as anything else goes, I'll be taking a just hiatus, a pretty long hiatus from this. And I wanted to just thank everybody who's been following the Lou train, throwing the L's up. We're still going to have lunatics. The lunatics will still live on forever, but we just won't have a place to do it as regular. So
it's just what this world needs.
Jesus, now that you said that, man, that kind of puts things in perspective. But yeah, John Mack, why don't you just so people out there can know where exactly do they go to see your streaming on YouTube?
Huh?
Where plug your show is what I'm asking.
It's Johnny F. Carson. It's all one, but it's Johnny with an NNIE. F. Carson, and no breaks, and just search it on YouTube.
Beautiful.
Usually right around 5 a.m. Monday through Friday.
This will be a good. Yeah.
Actually, this week I cut myself up.
Damn, that's not good. Yeah.
I posted the clip.
All right. Well, you go check out that on his Twitter.
Like that.
Gee.
That was a chunk. And it got close to the bone. It went. You see how it went down?
Yeah. I don't want to see that. I'm squirmish. Thank you.
And that was
Thank
bleeding like a motherfucker.
But
you got to tie the glove and you move on.
Not a boy. Yep. John, it was
like this. I go. I got myself, and then I didn't know if it would violate the terms with all the blood. But I took my glove off, and the blood was all fucked.
That sucks. Oh, I'm glad you're all right.
You get cut all the time.
Be careful out there, kid.
You hardly feel them.
Listen, I'm gonna get going because I'm gonna go hit the gym. That sounds like a better.
Having me, Stevie boy.
John, it's been a great time. I'm sure we'll be.
I made the decision to quit before I got on, not because I got on.
No. The decision had already been made. It's apropos of you being here. And thank you very much for coming on, buddy. I hope you enjoy.
Listen, if you ever start up again, I'll come right back.
This was great. I had a lot of time,
And you know what, Steve? I was thinking. You already said you're not going to go on any shows. I was thinking about bringing back my little interview thing, but that would only be like once a week.
Let's see. We can talk down the
Listen,
line.
you know what? I just thought about it. I don't even want you on.
Thank you. That's what I want to hear. Thank you for the lighter as well. I'm sure to light.
Yeah, hold it up so you can see that design. The design's cool as fuck.
There you go. You see the tab.
I'm about to order more of those, and then winter beanies and T-shirts soon.
Beautiful. So
I want to
please.
get a bunch of shit out at Atlantic City, like Damn Nice Podcast did.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Deb did.
Deb is awesome. Dan is blowing up. Deb is awesome. All right, Mr. Carson, I will see you around, buddy. All right. You have a beautiful rest of your day. Okay.
All right, my friend.
Peace.
Be good.
Thanks. And that was Mr. John Carson. And that is a wrap on Lou Live. This is a bittersweet moment, folks, I gotta say, but this time comes in every man's life when he just has gotta say, maybe it's best to move on here. Got a lot of irons in the fire, and the amount of busyness in my life right now is very high. So I'm gonna focus on kicking ass, taking names, trying to get that Lamborghini. And I'll be around, but seriously, gonna take a little step back. And I wish you all the very best. Don't forget to clean your weed cock, because you never know when you're going to go on a stream and do it. That is basically my final advice. Mint Diggity, yes, it was a good run. And listen, it's a hiatus. This is kind of like a, thank you, still top 100. This is kind of like a farewell tour. Rest in peace, Ace Frehley. But how many times did Kiss do a farewell tour? Stevie Lou, #1. Throw your L's up.